What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today we're going to talk about self-sacrifice and what it takes to get to your goals. Now, I get people that come to me daily, whether it's in-person, emails, people that have hired me online, and they say, I have this goal, and this is what I want to do, and I really want this, and I've been trying for a long time, I've been thinking for a long time to do this, and I just want to get it done, and let's do it, let's get ready to do it. Then you look at what they're doing, okay? They give you what they're doing now, which is not getting them the results that they want or getting them to the goal that they want to be at. And you say, okay, well, fuck, this is all fucked up. It's not going to work like this. It's not working now. If you continue doing this, it's not going to work. So you make the changes. And then inevitably what happens is they come back and they go, well, I can't really do that because of this. I can't do that because of that. Like, this is not going to fit in my schedule. And you get these excuses right off the bat. That's what they are, excuses. Okay, so it's like, okay, you're already doing this other stuff. And whatever you've been doing, you've made for yourself, and it's the most comfortable way for you to make you feel like you're doing something to get to your goal. It's not actually getting you to your goal because you're hiring me. You're coming to me asking me, why isn't this working? Why isn't this happening? So you basically make something that's comfortable, and then you say, okay, it's not working. All right, I want to get to my goal. Let's do it. Give me something that's comfortable too. And that's not going to work, okay? Being comfortable, let's face facts, whether it's trying to get a raise at your job or get a new position or starting a family or, moving. Anything that you do that requires you to get to your goal. If you're going to move across country, you're going to drive across country, that's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to take sacrifices and it's going to be uncomfortable. Everything is uncomfortable. And the reason why you're not at your goal already is because at this point you have refused to be uncomfortable to get to your fitness goals. Period. You've adjusted things and switched things around and rationalized things and moved things to where you are comfortable with what you're doing, not getting any results, but you're tricking yourself, telling yourself, at least I'm trying. But you're not. You're trying at everything else in your life except this one thing. But you claim that you want this really bad. Now, I'd say that most people, they want it 50% of what they think they actually do. They don't actually want it as bad as they think they do because they would make the sacrifices. If they want to make $100,000 in a year, they're going to sacrifice to do that. If they want to have 5 kids, they're going to sacrifice to do that. If they want to get the big house, they're going to sacrifice. If they want to, go on a fishing expedition, they're going to make sacrifices to be able to go on that trip for a long period of time. It just boggles my mind how people want something. They want. And when you say, okay, you got to really focus on this. This is an area in your life that you're apparently lacking. You're not happy with how it is. This is something you've always wanted to do, something that you haven't been able to do, but you're not willing to focus and make the sacrifices to be uncomfortable to get it. I live by, and I've talked to Kari about this, when we talked about, goals for 2014. And Kari said, this is what we should do, and I want to do this for competition-wise. I said, you know what? My goal is to be as uncomfortable as possible that I can fucking stand. The more uncomfortable I am in 2014, the better off I will be. That's my goal, to be uncomfortable. And she was like, well, why? I said, because if I'm uncomfortable, that means I'm working hard. That means I'm tired. That means that I'm making sacrifices. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not happy with 100% of things that are going on in life because I'm focusing on this one thing, and that is becoming successful, and I'm getting that done. But that is going to make sacrifices from other things. Last year after the injuries, when I realized that I couldn't compete anymore, I realized all the sacrifices that I've made and focused on that can now go into other things, like doing the different traveling things for the channel and the YouTube and the business that I couldn't do before. So now the sacrifices I made there, I make those sacrifices here now. Okay, so now it's a matter of taking what you want and knowing what you want and actually saying, you know what, I've been dogging it. I'm not giving it 100%. I give my wife 100%. I give my kids 100%. I give my boss 100%. I want to be ripped. I want to be big. I want to be strong, whatever the case may be, but I'm not putting the effort into it. And then you get the program and you look at it and you start making excuses and rationalizing and stuff. And I'm sitting there going, like, what the fuck? What did you expect? Did you expect to hire me and I give you the same program back that you're already on? And all of a sudden it's magically going to work? Did you expect me to say, oh, well, instead of 8 to 10 reps, go 10 to 12, and all of a sudden now magically it works? Did you expect me to say, well, instead of having 4 cheeseburgers, have 3 cheeseburgers, and all of a sudden now you get lean? No, you revamp the thing to be uncomfortable. And I think that, to be uncomfortable is a very negative thing for a lot of people. And for me, it's not. For me, being uncomfortable is a positive thing. That means that I'm doing something that's making me uncomfortable to get to a goal. That's how it works, okay? So for me, the more uncomfortable position I can put myself in, the better off I'm going to be at whatever I'm trying to do. But most people don't like that. They're tough, but they're not tough when it comes to themselves for something for themselves. When it comes to that one thing that they say, okay, I have to focus on this, Can't do that. But they can be tough for their family. They can be tough for their boss. They can be tough for everything else around them. When it comes down to what they really want themselves, it's hard to get in shape if you're not a genetically blessed individual. If you're not genetically lean or genetically big, you have to fucking work and work hard for it. It's not a matter of just going in there and going through the motions. You have to bust your ass. You have to make sacrifices. You have to be uncomfortable. You know, like, I don't know why people get involved in it if they're like, well, you know, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't all the time. And I'm like, how often do you fail at other things in your life? Because all I'm hearing is about how you can't and not one thing about how you can. You know, then you get the individuals that no matter fucking what, they just do it. They just do. Aaron Merritt, perfect example. You guys can look in my competitors section that I have on my homepage here on YouTube. Go look at what Aaron Merritt went through. Go look at how she adjusted her training. Go look at all that stuff, the sacrifices she made with the job that she had. Go listen to that video. It's Spotlight. Let me see what the video itself is. I think it's Competitor Spotlight, Aaron Merritt Part 1. Go look at that on my homepage. Listen to her and tell me that, you know, you can't do it. You know, my girlfriend Kari blows my mind. I should give her right now a shout out and a lot of credit because for FitCon, she packed her food for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to fly out to FitCon in Texas with me to do the booth and work at the expo, train at Metroflex. She had to do her cardio twice a day because she's in prep. She was 6 weeks out. She had to find the gyms to train and not only be all at the expo all day, but still fucking train, still stay on her fucking diet, you know, still arrange things at work so that she can get that time off to get to the FitCon with me, do all the traveling, and she even makes all the traveling plans, which means she arranges the stuff like the tickets and stuff. The shit that she goes through to stick to her plan. And it shows because look what happens to her. She gets phenomenal results. She meets her goal almost every single fucking time unless she doesn't put 110% into it. And that's what she does, 110% all the time. So I hear these people going, you know, I can't do this, I have kids that. It's like, what the fuck? You have time management skills. Use them. You have to get a new routine which is going to be uncomfortable for you. Too fucking bad. Just do it. Or you're not going to get the results. The bottom line is you haven't got it so far. And if you decide it's not me or you want another coach, that coach is going to have stuff that's uncomfortable for you too. If the coach gives you stuff that is comfortable, you're not going to get that goal. And that's fine if you're okay with that. But if you really want that goal, get uncomfortable. Pull your head out of your ass, get tough, and get it done. Because when it's all said and done and you've finally done it, you're going to be shocked at how the other things that you've learned between time management, mental toughness, staying on your diet and stuff. You're going to be floored with how much you can apply to your life in other areas. But if you don't get uncomfortable and tough, that's never going to happen. Bioswitchtraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bioswitchtraining.com is the blog, and where this is the uncomfortable bicep, and we're out.